Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. It's in the middle of the bullet and the robot, but you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and play as the Paradox, because I was actually thinking about playing as the Paradox before I even rolled the wheel. And we'll play as the bullet next time it gets rolled, I swear to you. But yeah, I just wanted to start this run really quickly. After the last run, yo, R2-G2 and T-shirt gun. It's a good start. I wanted to start this run immediately after the last run, because apparently Steam just went down, I think, or like the friends list just did. I was just kind of hanging out at the main screen of Gungeon, and then the entire game alt-tabbed, and then the Steam friend list popped up, and it's like, we can't establish a connection. It's like, oh, well, thanks. Thanks for telling me. I don't care, but thank you. But dude, can I just say, I forget when it was. It was like probably like a year and a half ago at this point, maybe a little bit longer than that, when Steam introduced their new friends list. Does anyone else think it's garbage? Does anyone else think it's garbage? Because I think it's garbage. I think that the new Steam friend list is actually just straight up trash. And you want to know why? I'm going to tell you why I think that. First of all, what just happened there, where Steam just alt-tabbed me out of whatever I was doing to tell me that the friends list disconnected, like I give a crap? Unless I'm in a conversation with someone, and then you can just, you know, at the bottom bar of Windows, just blink, or go like, you know, do something like that. Don't alt-tab me out of my application. You don't know what I'm doing, Steam. You know, what if I'm playing PUBG and I'm lining up a headshot, and then, oh, you get alt-tabbed, oh, sucks to be you, friend. But also, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but in Steam's friend list, when I click on a friend, and I say, view friend profile, you wanna know what happens? Steam opens up my browser and links to that friend's profile, or to the game that they're playing, or to whatever I'm clicking on. And I'm not logged into Steam on my browser, I'm logged into Steam in Steam. Like, before the new friends lists update that they did, if you said, view this game store page, it would view it in Steam, you know, because maybe what I wanna do is buy it. Can't do that now, it opens it up in your freaking browser. It's so annoying. It's like, do they just not have any smart people on staff at Steam Co? Because that just seems incredibly dumb. I don't know why anyone would be like, yes, this is a perfectly valid piece of software. This is exactly what we want. Ugh. I don't have any Steam friends, so I can't validate, says Altered Bees. I'll be your Steam friend, Altered Bees. But like, UX like that, Steam is a fucking it's probably multi-billion dollar, right? It's probably not multi-million dollar, it's probably billion dollar. They got more money than God, you know? Maybe, you know, Microsoft has, you know, technically a little bit more money than them, sure. They got a lot of money. They can't freaking develop working applications that don't remove features when they update to a new version or something. That just seems absolutely silly to me. Seems absolutely crazy to me that the new version of the Steam's friend list has less functionality than the old version. I liked it when they first introduced it. There was a way around it. I could still use the old version and still have functionality. I don't know why I'm still ranting about this, but you know what? It's annoying. It alt-tabbed me out of Gungeon for no effing reason. Gungeon's not even a multiplayer game. I don't even have the Steam overlay up. It's not like it pulled me out from the overlay. It pulled me out of nothing. Yeah, Steam overlay is not enabled. Because I worry about it, like, lagging the game when I'm trying to do a recording or something. It's just so bad. Anyways, it opens in Steam for you. If you right-click on someone and you say, oh, AG is playing Rocket League, let me go to the store page. It opens it up in Steam for you, because it opens it up in the browser for me. Oh crap, I turned off my browser too, so it's launching my browser. No, no, exit, please, stop. I don't actually care that much anymore. Okay. Yeah, it just opens it up in my browser for me whenever I try to link anything in Steam. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. Because I don't care. about my browser. Open it up in Steam. Steam has the technology. It has everything already logged in. It's what I want, what I really, really want. I do not have enough keys. That's kind of disappointing. So we're gonna buy a key. We're gonna sell boxing glove because it's just hot trash. It's not even hot trash, it's cold trash. Hobo in Disguise, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. He may have already left because, I was in the middle of that boss fight there. But if you're still here, thank you. Alright, let's see. There's nothing really that I want to buy. I mean, homing bullets is nice. A Gemini carbine is actually a lot of fun. I would need to sell multiple items to afford it, though. Ugh. Oh, no, the money just got to me. Okay, we can just sell this then. I forgot that I had teleported. Well, I teleported right before the money got to me. I opened up this shortcut with one key before I blew up open the chest, and then on the way back, let's try in this room. I didn't realize that the money was still in the process of trying to get to me. All right, let's go. Yeah, I like Hegemony Carbine. There's a lot of really cool synergies with it. I mean, you have the Ruby Carbine, the one that has bouncing shots that turn red and they light enemies on fire. You have the triple shot with the... whatever the hell you call it. Galactic Medal of Valor, there you go. Also say thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate it. As always. Yeah, I think Carbine, for the first couple of floors, it's still decent. It's not super efficient, but if we can get a synergy for it, I'm gonna be happy I bought it. And I mean, it's still a decent gun to have early, we can just use it. Use all the ammo for it. Just say that we bought, an ammo drop or a gun on the previous floor. I kinda wish I didn't have to have sold the t-shirt cannon to afford it, but I basically traded up, I think. Yeah, t-shirt cannon has really good knockback, but I still think it's a trade up. Because I would much rather use Hegemony Carbine on like a boss or something. And we have Winchester, so... if we need knockback, we can just pull out the shotgun. You're not giving your hopes up for Half-Life 3 anymore, you just want Portal. Portal 3 would be a lot of fun. Portal to me seemed like a game that, if they wanted to, they could have just made like a DLC for it or something, just add in a new single-player experience, more levels. I think I mentioned this before, but I still haven't gone through the multiplayer yet. So maybe I am just missing out a little bit. The only thing I know about Portal and DLC was that they added in this like in-game shop and then didn't do anything with it, right? Did they actually do anything with that weird in-game shop that you could just like buy a beanie for your robot? I remember when they added it in, everyone was complaining about it. They're like, come on, Valve, you were supposed to be our saving grace, not joining the enemy with microtransactions in a single-player puzzle game. Although, again, it does have multiplayer elements to it. Never done the levels. But honestly, it's been so long, I honestly don't remember the controversy, All I remember is that it had a in-game microtransaction system. But I don't remember too much about it. Bound Hades says he hasn't done the co-op before now, which presumably means he's never done it, not he's currently in the middle of it. Ah, you're going through it right now, says Bound Hades in the previous message. The one that I hadn't read yet. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying it. I should do it at some point. Game Watcher Libre! Hey, thank you for the resub, man. Ugh. I feel like he's just on like an auto renewal. No, he's there. He's totally there. He didn't say anything. But I feel like that happens every time. With him in particular. He'll resub and then he'll say hello. And I'm like, wait, he wasn't here? No, he totally is here. Well, hello. Charming rounds. I was kind of hoping, honestly, that would be a gun, because then we could get a non-gun from the boss fight, but I suppose... Let's do it like this in this order. Hope that we get a key out of it. We did. Alright. Because I don't want a gun right now. I want some items. I want some passives. I want some actives. Although I guess in Gungeon, I much prefer the passives to the actives, because the passives can stack up. You can get some really cool, interesting, synergistical effects between them and your guns, right? Actives, I hate when you get an active item and you don't have any room for it. You know, the same thing happens in Isaac. Visit your item room, every floor, item, 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 item. Well, this isn't what I wanted. Well, it's what you're getting. Dum 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 dum. Love the mail gun. I love all the guns in this game, except the Makarov. I would love it more if they actually did have the Cosmonaut character fully completed. I highly doubt it, but did they happen to finish the animations for the Cosmonaut and the Ninja on Farewell to Arms update? Oh god, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about picking up the money. Just let the money go. Oh, I hate that when it explodes, it all just spreads out and you can't pick it up. I'll spend a key on this. We got a key from the chest and from the shop. We'll just do it. Doubt it's gonna be there. Doubt it's gonna be here. All right. I think I've also mentioned this before, but I worry about playing Portal 2 in co-op because as someone who I'll say I'm pretty good at puzzle games. I don't just want to solve the puzzle before, you know, my puzzle partner has any chance of giving any input, you know? It's gotta be hard to make a puzzle game that is, you know, as complex as Portal, but is able to be enjoyed by so many people, you know? Even people who don't necessarily love puzzle games, they could be like, man, I love Portal 2. The puzzles are really cool because it's all just like, you know, physics problems, basically, you know? 3D problem-solving skills. It's gotta be hard to do that. To make a game that is well-designed so that everyone can play it and enjoy it. Did I just admit to liking the Clob? The Clob does have its uses, technically. What gun did I say I didn't like? I made a joke, but I forgot what the joke was, because I made it like 2 minutes ago. My brain has the memory of a goldfish. Probably won't solve the puzzles by yourself. I mean, the thing is, technically, you literally can't do it because you need two people, but a lot of the puzzles, you know, all the elements are visible to both players, you know? In a game like Portal. You gotta know what you're doing. I really like the idea of puzzle games that are asymmetrical. There's one in particular, I think it's called We Were Here, or They Were Here, or something like that. And it's a asymmetrical puzzle game where you have to play it basically through microphone, and you explain the puzzles like, okay, this is what I see, this is what you see, and then someone's like, oh, I have the solution. You know, you have a map, I have directions, and I bet if I tell you the directions on your map, you can find the treasure, and then, you know, you can give me the next clue, and then I probably have a thing that you can use to tell me what I need to do to solve the puzzle. And I kind of like those asymmetrical puzzle games because they are they require communication, you know, they require communication skills. And it's a really useful way of testing your ability to communicate properly, to give the other person enough information that they can figure out what's going on. You give them the pertinent information only. But what's pertinent? You don't know. Keep talking and nobody explodes. I tried to play that once with a friend, and it was fine. But as someone who had seen what the game was, I think it ruined the experience because, again, I knew what was going on. You know, it wasn't my first time. Which again is hard to do in good puzzle games, good multiplayer games like that, like Portal or like We Were Here or anything else. You know, if someone has done it before or knows what to expect, that also kind of ruins a little bit of the surprise, doesn't it? I know, it's tough. There's a fine line of balance in designing a good puzzle game. I admire anybody who you know, does it, basically. Who designs well-made puzzle games. Especially in a co-op experience like that. You're alive? How are you alive? Also, I think I'm gonna be fighting the Old King using Mailbox. Unlike the last run, we don't got a lot of good guns in this one. We've got a Mailbox. We randomly shoot bombs. That's about it. This is gonna be a tricky one. We should gun munch before we leave. We should open up all the chests that we can, because we need items and guns. Maybe even, you know, opening up Map Man and seeing what kind of a random item we can get, because a blue item, Plague pistol. Well, it wasn't what I wanted. But yeah, I think that we are in a bit of a tough spot, because I feel like we don't have a lot going for us. I think we should gun munch. I think we should gun munch, probably fossilize the gun and the plague pistol, because I don't really think that they're going to be necessary for the next floor. Yeah, the fire's good, but I don't know. Maybe we can get very lucky and get a sling. Although I don't think so, because I think we had the sling on the last run. And I don't know how gun muncher works. Well, at least it's not the Makarov. That's the gun I said I didn't like earlier. I remember now. Yeah, that's not very good guns for this run, but we'll make it work, because we always make it work, don't we, Pinky? I've seen a lot of really good puzzle games done by people as well on YouTube and Twitch. I just don't know if I'm capable of doing it with, like, my style, you know? Whatever, that's a TBD problem. And I'm gonna try it like this. Well. Whoa! I think one of them got stuck. Okay. I thought I saw a jammed spent get stuck on one of those, oops, get stuck on one of those, what are they called? Barbecue pits, that's what I call them. Spectre Knight 4080, thanks for stopping by. You have a good project, and I will I'll see you later, hopefully. Ugh. Bomb gun can get us through the floor. God, I can't even kill a book in one hit. But we're gonna switch away from it immediately because it's not good enough. But we're gonna have some problems, I think, on Old King. It's gonna be a long fight. What did we sell to get a Hegemony Carbine t-shirt gun on this one? Yeah, I think that even now, I still prefer Hegemony Carbine. I'm not gonna change my mind on that one. Even though it is taking a lot of bullets to kill, you know, standard enemies. I also still think that I have backup gun. That was the last run, and I didn't want to mention it earlier, but on the first floor, I thought that I had backup gun, and I kept trying to position myself in such a position where backup gun was hitting enemies, and I'm still doing it even now on the Abbey on the next run. I do that every time. Ugh. Yo, extra ammo capacity is really nice. And 2 active items is good too, but we just need to, you know, get an active item to begin with. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that my brain would stop thinking that I had backup gun, and then I wouldn't feel embarrassed by being such an idiot, but no. Still think we got backup gun. I mean, it's a good habit to get into. You know, believing that you have the item in question and positioning yourself in an appropriate place where you can get the benefit out of the backup gun shots, but also, we don't have it, so... Let's play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy for a minute. There we go. I don't know what I'm hoping to get on this floor. I mean, we have 2 active item capacity now. That would be really great, but I also just feel like we just kind of need a better gun. Some sort of a boss killing gun would be amazing, but also probably very unlikely to get. Let's use bomb gun for a little while. Can it one-shot kill one? Well, with his help, definitely. I was wondering if it would be able to one-shot kill one of those guys. Change guns. Or Gunny isn't even that good, not without the synergies, but I don't know. Is this my ace in the hole? Actually pretty ammo inefficient as well. Although, you know, we picked up the utility belt after we picked up Origami, so it didn't get the full ammo. Same thing with the Winchester and Hegemony Carbine. You just want to see the damage output to judge my decision between T-shirt gun and Hegemony Carbine? Well, let's see. T-shirt gun does 8 damage a shot with 250 ammo. Hegemony Carbine does 3.5 ammo per shot with 600 ammo. So they're probably about even in terms of total damage output. However, I like the synergies of the Hegemony Carbine more. It's a higher tier gun, so we can gun munch it. And, I mean, technically you can fire the Hegemony Carbine faster, but it probably has a little bit faster killing power than the T-shirt gun. I just figured that, you know, sell a brown tier gun, buy a frickin' blue tier gun, you know, we benefit from that ideally, right? Alright, we have to buy a key. We have to buy a key and we have to hope for, like, well, I don't know what we have to hope for. Give me Gunther. composite gun, still really good. Still really, really, really good. Alright, let's use it. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to gun munch it, but we're gonna at least wait until after we're done with this boss fight, because it's the best gun that we have. It's also a bit, like, slow on the damage output. But the whole point of this gun isn't that it does insane damage. The whole point of this gun is that it blanks bullets when it explodes. You know? Helps if you actually, you know, hit your target. Stay on target. Hit your target. I mean, it's doing a pretty good job of killing him. We'll have to use another gun to finish it off, but, you know, getting him 90% of the way there is... What else could I have asked for in that situation, you know? It's basically the exact thing that I asked for. Better boss killing gun. What do we get? We got a pretty damn good boss killing gun. Also got Big Boy, which is really good. And unfortunately, we have no keys. So we actually cannot access that that chest. That's very disappointing. Well, we could gun munch. I think we probably should, but we're gonna gun munch garbage guns as opposed to the composite gun. Or should we just gun munch it? Ah, fuck it. We'll gun munch that and the 38 special. From brown to black, it could be anything. It's the genie, which, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty good boss killing gun. So I'm not sad. Yes, of course, I would have wished for a higher quality output from that, but you know what? We're rolling the bones. We're shoving guns into that gun muncher and we're seeing what sticks. What it decides to give us. And it decided to give us a, you know, not half bad gun out of it. I can't complain about that too much. Oh, you guys are talking about the Gungeon arcade cabinet? The $5,500 Gungeon arcade cabinet? Yeah. I don't know. I wonder how many of those they're actually making, and I'm wondering if anyone from like a from like an arcade business is actually going to buy any of them. Like, who's that marketed for? Is that marketed for like your average game player, or is that marketed for someone who owns an arcade and they want to put that arcade in their business, you know? But I guess E3 is kind of marketed for both people, isn't it? It's marketed for... It's marketed as a trade show, and yet it also has, you know, public-facing consumer elements. And consumers watch it because they want to know what's coming up, too. But yeah, at $5,500, I don't think I'm going to be buying one of those anytime soon. How are you expected to make money off of it? Yeah, like as an actual arcade machine. You know, 50 cents to play. Or, you know, you have tickets that you can use as your source of revenue there, and you just put it in your arcade store and there you go. It's 5K, not 5.5K. With shipping, it's 5.5K. Or with taxes or whatever it is. So it is, you know, technically, yeah, it's listed at $49.99. But it's not $49.99. It's like saying, it's less than $100, it's less than $5,000. Well, I mean, yeah, technically by a penny. You're not wrong, but that doesn't make you right. Mud says we used to have 3. You used to have 3 arcade cabinets? That's cool. Oh my god, can we, like, for fucking once, have a key? Well, at least I did blow it up, but I was kind of hoping that that would have been a poison shot out of the mail gun. Can we, like, actually open up a chest on this run, though? Yes, 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 I know. I gun munched the black tier gun that we got, but it's just composite gun. It's not like I gun munched Gunther. Gunther, my boy! Oh! I was just charging my gun. Rude! Mr. Bubble Man? Mr. Bubble Trouble? Use the nail gun. I'll use the nail gun. Honestly, I kind of would like to have the nail gun, although we didn't get the hammer. Hammer was on the last floor. Because hammer plus nail gun is a pretty good combination if you can make it happen. That would basically mean that we have a room clear settled for the remainder of the game. Also did get an ammo drop, which is nice. Mud, I'm curious, what were your arcade games? Shit. He's not gonna get pissed. Nail gun -1. I'm sorry, what? Was it a -1? He's not gonna care if I switch guns in order to refill ammo. But he didn't say that the room was complete? Now he does. There we go. Oh, should we drop this? We'll go to the shop and then drop it. Alright. Goodbye. Could get the M1. Alright. A VR arcade sounds not fun. It's not a VR game. Like, I think the Gungeon arcade cabinet is a standard arcade cabinet, not a VR arcade cabinet. I think a VR arcade cabinet would actually be a pretty cool thing, though. Because here's the thing. Some people don't like VR, and that's fine. But how are you ever going to know if you like or don't like VR if you don't have an opportunity to test it, right? And I don't mean going to, like, an Oculus store and trying to get sold the product by someone who has commissions off of sales, you know? I mean, like, going to an arcade game store and being like, hey, I just want to play games for, like, an hour. Yeah, sure, here's $5, and here's, you know, $5 in coins, and go have fun. You know, that seems like the perfect environment to see whether or not you're even going to like the experience. Maybe it gives you a headache and you're not going to be able to do it. Maybe you just don't like it for some reason. Maybe you're like, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, you know? Having like a VR store just seems like a really cool thing. I would love it if there was like a VR arcade store. I would totally check it out. I've only used an Oculus like twice, I think. A former housemate of mine was like an early Oculus backer, you know, before they sold out to Facebook. Let's say it in the correct way here. Before they sold out to Facebook, you know, he was one of the people who they sent him a, you know, first product, prototype design or whatever. And, you know, the quality of software for it was very light, but it was still a lot of fun. And I didn't have any problems with it, with like vertigo or nauseousness or anything like that. I would definitely like to try it again. I just don't got one, you know? Don't want to get one if I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. We're very fast. Why are we so fast? We picked up a speed boot, didn't we? like we did. It's not slower enemy bullets. Why do they sound so slow? Is that normal speed? Maybe that's normal speed that they come out. I don't know why I reloaded there. That seemed a little unnecessary in the moment. There we go. Thanks, Genie. VR is too expensive for you to consider. Yeah, that's why there needs to be like a VR arcade store. You can go to the arcade store and just like play a VR game for a little while. There was, like, I know some people do open these, like, game bars or whatnot, where you can just kind of go to the game bar and you can just, like, order drinks and play games, and they've got couches and they've got TVs, and you can just watch people play games, or you can just play them yourself. And they have, like, booths where you can just, like, you know, play a PlayStation or an Xbox game at your leisure. A lot of the ones nearby here who have tried opening stores like that have just gone out of business because it's not a very big market, but I think a VR store that did something similar would be a lot of fun. There's a mall relatively near where I live that has a escape the room adventure in it. You could just do something similar like that, but just have escape the VR adventure room or something, or just like, you know, you go in, put on that VR headset, play some games for a while. It could totally work. By the way, I have no idea what the fucking gun munch is. I guess we're just not gonna gun munch anything. And we're not gonna buy anything either, although we could buy the M1. No, we need laser sight or drum clip for the M1, I think. Corsair's not good enough either. We don't have backup gun, we don't have hip holster. I guess we're just leaving. We'll save our money, I suppose. We have no keys going down to the 4th floor, but... a barcade. Perfect. Perfect! Yeah, I mean, that's a good point too. It's not like we have, you know, fancy VR technology where, you know, your brain gets in the machine or anything. It's just, you know, a headset. It's not perfect, but... you know, it's the next evolution. We're getting there. Could happen in our lifetime where you have a socket in the back of your... the cyberpunk world could come true. You never know how close it is. Well, in actuality, it's probably going to be a long, long time before we get to that point. With fucking plugging your brain in. I mean, we basically don't even know how the brain works now. What gun do I want to use? I guess we're just going to keep using a Gemini carbine. This is why I bought it, basically. So I could have a gun. I was kind of hoping that, you know, by the time you hit the 4th floor, we could get some sort of a synergy for it, or just make it stronger somehow. Damage upgrades. Starting to show its age a little bit. Set a color for the Twitch bot, says Save. I will do that. I never really thought about it, but yeah, I don't have it set to a color. Honestly, I didn't even consider that as like an option, but it does make sense so that, you know, people who are watching in Twitch chat, reading chat, it has a very specific color. Here's the thing though, what color should I set it to? Because I don't want to set it to a color and then everyone's like, it's so hard to read because I use the light theme on Twitch. First of all, why the hell are you using the light theme on Twitch? You should be using the dark theme only. But also, I just don't know what to set it to. Yeah, I don't want to set it to black. You know, by not having a set color, that means that people who are on the light theme or the dark theme, they still be able to read it, because I think by default, if there's no color assigned, it's not going to choose a color similar to the background, right? I don't know if there's an override for that. If like even if I set it to a black color, it'll, you know, display white for people with the dark theme on. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I haven't looked at it. I probably should. We have been getting a lot of gun munchers in this run, I will say that. Plenty of opportunities to munch our guns away, but I kind of feel like we can't really munch right now. I'm not saying that I wish we still had the composite gun or anything, but I feel like the guns that I have right now, they're just enough. You know, part of gun munching the composite gun is that, oh, well, we're likely to get a good enough gun out of the munch that we'll be fine. Ooh, it's not a bad one, not a bad one. But right now, I feel like if we try to do a munch, we're gonna be throwing away our future on a roll of the die. But you never know, maybe that's exactly what we need. Roll them bones. Thank you, friend. Red. Red is always better. I guess that explains why save is always red. Is that your favorite color? I really like a deep blue or a purple. I think those are pretty good colors. Kind of like the colors that the Paradox here is kind of shifting into every once in a while. Whoops. Purple is good, says Verity, who has always been purple in my chat. I never thought about that, but I guess it's highly likely that people who are like the same color in chat day after day, you probably picked your color. Like Bound Hades, he's always blue. No, he's green now. Now he's green. He was blue, and then he changed to be green. It's blue chest. Open it up. Oh my god. Well, you know what? It is very good gun munch material, except that now we have the ability to see what is in chests. So roll bomb, I don't really care about. In fact, we'll just break it right now. I think I'm gonna keep Charm Bow. I'm not gonna gun munch it, specifically because we can use it to show what's in chests. Ultimate Noob is always blue, that's true. So Abe the Masochist likes deep blue or purple, the color of bruises, says Altered Bees. That's highly rude. I don't like your implication there, good sir. Alright, this should be good enough. That's a pretty easy gun game. The hardest part of it is getting that middle one broken. And as you may have noticed, what I like to do is I like to bounce my first shot off of the middle green one in order to hit this one here on the left. But I guess what you could also do is if you can find the right angle, you could shoot here and then try to bounce it into the hole with this one here. But I think that's a little bit more difficult to do. You also might have to aim for this green block, the one on the second to the right, which makes it a little bit harder to hit this one here on the top left, unless you do like a boing, 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 like a big bounce. But I've had pretty good luck with this gun game, doing it in that order. All right. Magic lamp, strafe gun. Let's do it. You know, we could gun munch strafe gun. It wouldn't be that bad of an idea, I think. Strafe gun is not a very high quality weapon. I mean, it is a high quality weapon. It's S tier. It's not that good though. Cactus I'm gonna keep though, because Cactus has some really good synergies if you can make them pop. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Achoo! Buy the key. We'll go munch strafe gun. I mean, now I do wish I had kept the composite gun, of course, because we could get a really nice munch out of it. I'm gonna keep charmed bow, because it tells us what's in secret rooms. Synergize it with mass with that there. But I think we're gonna gun munch the Colt 45. I mean, Hegemony Carbine is blue. Yeah. Yeah. Our Gunny is also blue. There's not gonna be a map. All right, or Gunny. Let's do it. Tommy gun. Tommy gun is what we got out of gun munching a blue tier gun and an S tier gun. We got Tommy gun. Wow, I'm just disappointed in the game, really. That the game thinks that was a deserved gun munch. Thanks for nothing, Gungeon. We're also gonna sell a bunch of garbage. Garbage. Keep that. You never know when we're gonna find a use for it. I like the Red Guanstone. You know, we could. I like the extra ammo capacity. Charming rounds are okay, even though they're not really necessary. I just don't know what to get rid of. I feel like everything we have is important. So I'm gonna not spend any more money. Winchester's game would be nearly impossible to play from the perspective of in-game characters, since you would seemingly live in a 2D world you can't see where the targets are. I mean, I suppose. You know, technically you wouldn't be able to see where the targets even are. You would just see a wall, and it's like, there's 4 targets. Where are they? Don't worry about it, you'll find them. Good luck. You know, that would very much suck. You're not wrong. I don't know, maybe the also gives you like a IR helmet or something, you know? Or maybe that's why it's so damn impressive when you actually get all the targets, because he's like, wow, you're a fucking god. This should have been impossible for you to win. I cheated and everything. And yet you still do it. You still get all 4 targets. Also save, the reason why I like burning people in FTL faster than light is because it's effective. If it wasn't so damn effective, I wouldn't do it. Crap. Reltica has never bothered changing their color on Twitch. It's purple. And I think it's always been purple. That's why like Milk Jug is always like a light blue. That's why sometimes when people change their colors, I actually do have a little bit of a harder time remembering who they are. It seems like, because it's like, wait a minute, that's not your color. Oh, dude, yes. We've done it. Why does Bao need you to cheer? I don't get it. We can recycle items. So what are we going to recycle? I'll let you know when I think about it. Now that I have the RR ring, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know, maybe there's gonna be something truly amazing on the shop. you know? Aw, crap. No! Cold 45, you son of a gun. There we go. This is a tough room. You've got to use something to handle those blobs, unless you're immune to contact damage, in which case you can just stand still and just kill them. Yes, murder! Oh, R2-G2! He was on my side! R2-G2, you're too quick to kill! Not everyone deserves death! R2-G2, the Grim Reaper. Got a lot of ammo for Cactus, admittedly. If only this was the gunslinger. We would have only the most powerful cactus gun. How long do you think it'll take to kill this one guy? I mean, we got R2-G2 helping out. There we go. Only took a million years. Ugh. I don't like the sound of the cactus gun. I don't think I've ever said I love the sound of the cactus gun. I love the sound of the hexagon. Cactus gun is too loud, I think. I forget if it's truly annoying on like scattershot runs. I feel like it's got to be pretty loud though, right? Spider-Cat Gaming is now green. I feel like Spider-Cat Gaming has a color that either constantly shifts or it's not consistent. Altered bees is the color of bees. We got rid of Origami! No! F! Sad day. No Origami for us. Oh, man. I was like, Well, I mean, so when I gun-munched Origami, basically the thought that went through my mind was either we get an Origami synergy at some point, or we're gonna get a Hegemony Carbine synergy. Which one do I think is more likely? And I realized that the blacksmith is never going to be able to sell a map. And I knew that there was a possibility that we could get a map drop out of a mini-boss, but I didn't think it was super likely that we would even fight a mini-boss. So I realized, oh, hey, you know what? At least we're going to have the ability to see what's inside of chests. We'll know if we're going to want to open up a chest that maybe gives us a synergy with the Hegemony Carbine. So that's why I got rid of the... Origami, because I thought that it was less likely that we would get a map, and then we got a map, so. Wonderful. I think here what we are going to do is a lot of stealing, though. I'm sorry, lady. Oh, she doesn't drop a bullet. I was really hoping she would so we could trade it away. Because we've got this ring, and we want to make sure that we can actually, like, get different items. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy a key. We're going to steal this. We're going to come over here. We're going to steal Yellow Chamber. Actually, if I wait, we can buy Holy Grail and then steal Yellow Chamber. Our curse isn't that high right now. In fact, I don't even know if we have any cursed items. We have to have something, because I saw a cursed mage in a previous room, didn't I? So we've got to have some level of curse, but I don't think we have that much curse. Wait, what's giving us curse? Oh, big boy! Big boy! What a big boy! Can only open one chest. Oh, you know what? Is this the chest that we're gonna want to open? Yes, yes. It's a cactus no, it's a AK synergy? It's either an AK synergy or a cactus synergy, but you know what? We are going to... We're still going to, let's go over here first. What's this? Battery gun. Okay, we're gonna get the orange. Orange is AK, broccoli is cactus. No, damn it. Well, I'm still gonna get it. We can hold it. It does have a synergy with something. No, it is cactus. We fire pairs. I knew it. I knew it. Bound Hades, you think you know everything. Alright, now we can buy this. Steal this. Thief! Yes, I'm a thief. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's right. What are you gonna do, curse me? You know what we haven't talked about on an Abe stream yet? Asks Verity, food apart from pizza. And Saith says that he loves spicy food. I like spicy food. I love a good curry, burritos. Oh, fucking delicious, man. I don't love like super spicy food just to be spicy. Like, I'm just gonna put the hottest peppers in the world in this for no reason. It doesn't add any flavor. It has no reason to exist in it. It doesn't need to be this spicy. Nice dodge roll. But I do like spicy foods. Well, this is awkward. I can't use Big Boy. As long as I let the chest stay there, it's not going to get destroyed either. But if I use Big Boy, it's going to break it immediately. Stealing from Cursula is objectively better than buying from her. It is, 100%. Because if you steal, you get less curse. That's too slow. I mean, we can do damage slowly because we can hide behind the chest. I haven't done this in a while, correctly anyways, hiding behind the D-pad chest, but as long as you don't open it, it's immune to enemy bullets. Good. Hey, game jockey. How you doing? Alright. I want to know what's in it. What's in it? It's High Dragon Fire. This is like the second time in a week that we've had this gun. I'm happy to see it, but I still wish that it was the regular Dragon Fire. You know, the one that has piercing shots and is objectively better. I'm still surprised that you can get this out of chests, really. I did not think that that would be a thing, but it totally is. Perfect gun to use the rat ring on. I mean, I'm gonna use the gun first. Then we'll consider it. And we did get the rat ring on the last floor, so I think we have 3 charges. With 3 charges, we can re-roll this gun 3 times if we want. Because there's nothing else that I really want to re-roll. I mean, I could re-roll the yellow chamber, get a different S-tier passive out of it. You know, and by doing that, you know, there's a chance we could get some clone. Really? That didn't kill him? So I'm debating. But I'm also like, you know, different S-tier gun would be a lot of fun. Whoops. Ah, we got full ammo, right, because of the Holy Grail. Forgot about that for a second. So, you know, I guess in theory, I don't even need to get rid of this gun. I could just keep it forever. And just, you know, constantly get ammo back for it whenever I take damage. I like the slow fall. It's taken a surprising amount of time just to kill a couple of spectral gun nuts for an S tier. R2G2, did you murder my friend? I think R2G2 just murdered my friend. Rerolling the yellow curse would be better because you don't have any use for the extra curse. I don't care about the curse. I like Yellow Chamber though for the HP and the rate of fire increase. It's meaning that I can spam shots with the High Dragon Fire a little bit faster. You know, rerolling Yellow Chamber is not without its negatives, which are we lose damage output. It's the Zane play though, trying to get like a clone. I don't know what else we would want to get out of it, honestly, now that I think about it. Really wish that my friend wouldn't try to summon an extra enemy that I have to fight. Ah, why does my arm itch all of a sudden? What's my opinion of Daft Punk? They're good, I like them. Is there anyone out there who doesn't like Daft Punk and they have like a legitimate reason why? Like, I think they're lazy. I think it's too electronic, it doesn't sound good. This is fair criticism. I like it though. I like it well enough. Oh no, we got our ammo back. Aww. There should be an item in Gungeon that when you take damage, it charges your spacebar item. That could be interesting if you have like a backpack plus cigarettes, maybe. I could see some kind of game-breaking stuff happening with that, but you can break the game anyways, you know, I don't care about adding in stuff like that can break the game. Oh, you know what? That would be a perfect thing for a new Isaac modded item. The Habit. You take damage, you charge your active item. Oh, what's that? You took damage while using Lament Configurum? Well, it charges itself a little bit of the way. Take damage using cigarettes? Well, now you have... I was gonna say an extra charge in the Old Knight's Flask, but I think that's too cheesy, you know? That means that you could literally just be invincible, which I think is a little too far. And honestly, I don't really feel like gun munching this gun right now. It's getting the job done. It does have a long reload though, I will admit. But still, it's a good gun, fires quickly. Decent enough damage output that I'm not like, oh damn it, I can't kill anything. I do wish that the enemies would burn on every shot, but that's okay. I mean, it is Dragon Fire. You would expect it to apply fire to every enemy, but no. Where are you? I guess I charmed him. Oh, crap. Thank you, big boy. And thank you, Ultimate Noob. This is OP. This is OP? No, you didn't see the last run if you think this is OP. Alright, you know what? Reroll it. Wait. No, I meant to reroll this. I didn't want to reroll the gun, actually. Can I go back? Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. I'm out of charges. Why does it always feel like I run out of charges so quickly on the Rat's Ring? I thought we had 3 charges saved up. We only had 2? What a rip. Well, I mean, we still got Disintegrator, so all is still right in the world. Rip run. Oh no! They're coming right for me! Better use my only defensive move, blowing myself up. Alright, Lich, let's do this. Please, shoot! Walked into the room and it didn't charge! Right there. Gotcha. How does the player survive a nuke? How do you know I didn't survive it? This is how I turn into a temporal horror. I killed myself. Or I'm heavily irradiated. I'm gonna die to radiation poisoning. I need some Rad-X. Is it Rad-X or Rad-Away? I always forget which one's which. Rad-X gives you immunity or like resistance, Rad-Away removes it, right. Rad something. Well, I'm gonna get hit. Thanks, Poison. Duck and cover. I was in the middle of a dodge roll, that's why. Inherent dodge roll immunity. Whoop. Let's wait for all these shots to come out, break them open. Can't see the goop. Ah, whatever. I think I got hit. But still, hey, you know what? It was a good run. It was, it started off a bit underpowered. Luckily, we picked up that composite gun that let us get through the Old King pretty fast and pretty safely. I would have done it with the mailbox if we had no other option. And honestly, maybe I should have done it with the mailbox, because that could have been a lot of fun. You know, doing it not on like an OP run where we have insane weaponry or something like that, but We can always do it another day. Freaking kill the old king using our starting pistol. We'll make sure to play as the pilot for that run. Ugh. This also still had the orange, which I completely forgot about it. Cactus, which we didn't even use with the orange at all, although we at least saw the synergy where it fires the cactus fruit. And yeah, just a good run. I wish that I had remembered that I had remembered that I wanted to re-roll Yellow Chamber instead of the High Dragon Fire, because, you know, there's a small chance you could get a clone out of that if you re-roll S-tier passives. I would have liked to have done that, but I forgot. But you know what? I'm an idiot. We should have re-rolled R2G2. He's an S-tier passive. It doesn't matter if you start with him. Oh, that's what I should have done. Ah, of course. I should have done that like on the freaking, you know, forge when we first picked up the ring. That would have made so much more sense. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.